Ok, hello anh em. Hôm nay chúng ta sẽ đến với nhiệm vụ Ma Thần Bài Ca Không Nguyệt màn 9. Phải nói là lần đầu tiên trong lịch sử là Michos nghỉ kiểu vài phiên bản xong rồi là tiếp tục ấy. Mà nói thật thì đến màn 6, màn 7 là kinh lắm rồi, lần này đến màn 9 đến màn 10 cho nó tròn 10. Chưa từng có trong lịch sử luôn. Ok. Như anh em đã thấy thì yep, cô đã về. Không uổng công mong đợi bao nhiêu lâu nay, từ hồi mới ra đến giờ. Đỉnh lắm, thích chị Nico mà. Ok. Rất thảo phạt là cái chỗ đánh cái thằng Dottore V2 này trước đấy. Vào nhỉ. Logo vẫn là logo của Nod-Krai. Và nó trải qua khoảng thời gian yên bình ở Nod-Krai, đến hỏi Catherine xem có chuyện gì đáng chú ý không nhé. Đấy. Sau cái quả nhiệm vụ mẹ mình siêu dài bàn 8. Vậy là đây vẫn là nó vẫn tính là của Nod-Krai nhé, nó không quay về Sumeru đâu. Chắc là vẫn sẽ quay về gọi là khu vực Sumeru, nó không tính. Để xem nó vào rồi. Cái này là nó có mấy cái quality of life mới nên là sẽ không bị ngợp tận 6 tiếng như là lần trước. Thì lưu tiến độ mà đấy, mà đứng đây có cần nó có cho vào nhiệm vụ ngay đâu, nó không lừa nữa mà mình nói chuyện được. Nó sẽ hiện lên để mình nói chuyện. Ok.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Chloe. I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia.
Cô Lây anh em ạ. Được á. Cô Lây viết thư. Alo, alo. Alo, alo. Ok rồi đấy. Mình đang tiếp tục. Kể tiếp nhé.
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself.
Rồi lâu lắm tao không chơi, tao đéo biết mà mày không biết chữ.
That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with god remains, I am in a much better place now. I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari's...
Master Tainari? Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City.
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra?
Sorry?
Chết rồi, what the fuck is going on, man?
Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but...
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master. And Master Tainari has taken over. If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking.
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers.
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? Is this really Sumeru City?
Bắt đầu đánh rồi. Đây rồi. Điểm lưu chế độ cốt truyện đặc biệt. Đấy, viết ít ra nó phải như thế này chứ như lần trước cái chúng mày thì viết như thế thì mẹ người ta sợ, người ta không dám thoát ra ấy chứ. Cái này là giống mấy con game single player này, Resident Evil ấy. Yeah.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc. Would you like some fruit? It takes
How will I
courage to
ever save
maintain
enough
a
money
peaceful...
to buy?
Mấy cái đéo gì?
How will I ever save enough money to buy?
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace.
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts?
I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal. Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student and she designed the palette. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kave?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
Thương nhân siêu giàu sở hữu mọi thứ.
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kave saying that too? Tainot, this can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Catherine của tao đâu mày? Thằng này tầm đá hết với nhau rồi. Đừng. Đi lưu với cả bề ra.
Lots of visitors today, I see.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face...
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he...
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Mane discussed...
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever get...
You would?
Is that so strange?
Vãi cứt địt.
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the
Nilu là
first time
sư
I
tử
saw
lửa,
you
còn đâu
perform it.
Đời Gia là
If the
cũng không.
chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Vậy cầm đái với nhau rồi.
If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored.
Yo.
Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? My head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Ôi dồi.
Hi, Mr. Sino.
There's a chapter in King of Invocations where the spirit of... I was just thinking how...
Huh?
I don't know.
All right, not a single more short. Literally. Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me... Yeah, I can... But what about you? Well, it's just... I guess I should be used to... Once I've made enough... True.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj?
Tainari. You were the one who turned the sages against me. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be...
No, Master! It's me! Kale! Listen to me! Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City! It's like everyone's identities have switched around!
Có animation custom.
You're not the General Mahamatra! You're a Forest Watcher! Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together, and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely
Đầu
familiar.
tiên không ơi.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Quay làm sao? Dạo này tao thấy trò này có hơi nhiều.
What is it?
Đã lồn đang mơ.
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired,
lay down on your back
Ôi,
in bed
đừng có
and
lừa
get
em
some
đã đi.
proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which... Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari.
Nhớ đâu đây cũng lại là giấc mơ ấy.
So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes
Ôi
be
giời,
the
chị Bluetooth.
things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
Điểm báo nhá, chị.
And just to be on the safe side,
Chồng.
I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Ôi, whoa, what the fuck? Chết rồi. Chết dở rồi. Oh shit.
What a strange situation.
Rồi. Thế là cuối cùng nhà lữ hành cũng được mặc bộ đồ mới này.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you is... Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Có tiếng vào bít này. Cầm cái kim đồ quầy này. Kim này đánh được ai? Chốc đánh Dottore đấy. Cộng đây là đợi thật.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness! I'm so glad you made it! Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Yeah, I was just after I wrote my letter. Master and I went to Sumeru City. She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move the caravan Rebot. The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! That's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation.
Even
if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast. The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Now,
Kale, you got a minute?
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on... Thank you for coming in our time of...
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you, but...
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
We should go help the evacuees.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came. Don't worry. We may not know exact. Goodbye. What will do. See ya. Paimon's not Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana.
Fuck are you?
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it
Mấy
is.
ngày liên tục ngủ không ngon.
I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike.
Just seeing you two again already puts our
Đi
minds
vào
at
đi.
ease.
Xem
Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect time.
Oh, it's good to see everyone. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in?
At this stage, we can't be certain.
I take it that Kale told you about her.
Yeah. Apparently,
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
That's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to
xưa mấy
The
cái nhiệm
Dendro
vụ
Archon
cuối của
decided to connect to
Ma Thần
Irminsul
ấy,
to
chơi
investigate
ít.
more thoroughly.
Toàn skip rồi thành ra là cũng đâu nhớ mấy.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and it's Korf, but something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley lines' flow. If this continues, new information will...
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories and for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
Trong nhiệm vụ ma thần mà mặc quả này xinh vãi, thế mà bây giờ mới được mặc.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul...
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Corps of 30. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside,
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Ôi, ôi!
Dendro Archon.
Mẹ, mồm vừa nói chung mẹ đúng là con trai của ta. Nhường vãi lồn.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the...
Gửi cõng này.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Có được điều khiển cõng được.
We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Em chuyện nhìn đã em đấy đã thích anh dài đấy. Mẹ, tính ngầu quá đi.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy. With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the city. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City.
Stop moaning, Cyrus.
Anh ấy.
We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
Là tôi này.
Good. Everything is going to plan.
Ooh,
Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you.
Anh ấy đây anh em ơi. Đây là một trong anh ấy. Holy shit. Debut này.
We need to speed things up here too. We don't want to keep our
nghe giọng anh ấy quen này đúng không? Khỏe.
No sir, you have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
Vãi đồ nó teaser mỗi tí. Game lag nhỉ? Giật ấy, em hiểu.
How is the Dendro Archon? Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic and her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon...
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first.
Đừng có nói lại cho mình vào trong để.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Yeah, me too.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Thấy hai anh dai không dốc nhau phát thì
Tighnari.
Ôi trời, khiếp. Mẹ đội quân hùng hậu quá
Master
đi.
Nephis, sages.
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladori.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought
he went out into the wild to investigate the situation.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way?
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors.
Ông kia ông ấy còn đội quả mũ ba của PUBG.
I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of the Sharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatop Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's...
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot, but they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible.
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Further,
we have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be... Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility...
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly.
And Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis.
Sợ gì? Tức nghĩa là nếu mà không được fix là tất cả mọi người đều bị tẩm đá như vừa rồi.
Of course, but even I don't know how I came...
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture?
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than...
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
Sợ gì? Nghe nghiêm trọng quá gì?
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing.
I'll go join him.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Mấy ông này nhìn nổi gì?
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon.
Đã liền hóa ra kia là cái mặt nạ.
Take care
Tao
of
cứ tưởng là cái mũ ba.
It's getting dangerous out there.
thoát được ra ngoài này. Hay thoát thử. Ra được thoát đường. Đỏ đỏ này. Để thử xem. Em không biết chọn ai, bởi vì có mỗi một nhân vật thôi. Đây, thằng này đây à?
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Ôi! Rồi, nghe quả này biết là ai đấy.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh, it's...
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort...
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's
What?
even more in that direction.
Hoa này drop cái gì?
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead?
Yes. This area is relatively safe. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has.
Anything we can do to help?
Will you need my help?
All right, well...
Let's regroup at Caravan...
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with element. The damage it suffered internally will also... What is it? You thought it... Really?
Ai liền đi có mỗi tí đấy mà biết được cách cứu con Nahida đi mẹ ơi.
Whew. Glad to...
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for it.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with every...
We've made some progress, so let's...
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way.
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
Nhất là con người lúc làm việc thấy rảnh rỗi quá nên đọc hết tài liệu hướng dẫn đi.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should...
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages...
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey. And Candace will be...
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Get it?
Wow, nice one, Traveler.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental... In which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time, when she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, sure...
Either way, we're not exact...
Hey, it's better than having no op...
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, there's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the others say... The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to our village. And the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see a Pep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Giờ này còn có thời gian đùa được nữa. Cái gì?
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan, but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people, you two, please go on ahead.
No problem.
Words can't express my gratitude.
Let's go.
All right,
Let's go, my brother.
If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a pep...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
No.
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information. I
Biết
couldn't
nghe
take
nghe
it
câu
all
này
in.
chưa? Ngu dốt cậu nhiệt tình bằng.
I just wanted to ask.
Paimon knows
Yes,
exactly
yes,
how
yes.
you but fear not. Everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures.
Phải mời có món đồ hay ho thành được như nào
Some
thế?
parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see? Being the greatest in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. And Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore.
Không, không có chuyện đấy đâu.
For her, in case
Không có chuyện đấy đâu.
parted ways.
Yo.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together.
Đã đưa ra
Thank you
vào.
so much. Anyway.
Đi đi ạ. Bố mày đọc phát này mà.
All right, time to bring the Hida to see a pet.
Nói ít thôi, bố mày biết rồi.
Okay.
À, dạy. Mẹ còn có cả lo để giới thiệu tính năng quality of life. Được phết nhỉ?
Actually, never mind. In a pap size, Nervalet's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Hay bên nét. Lại cái cửa đầu quầy.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling. The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes. Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own.
This isn't a joke, Apep! The heat is in grave danger!
Is she now? Then do explain. For be not mistaken, the fate of Sumeru is of no concern to me. I may have given my tacit agreement as your kind built homes here and multiplied for tiny boor, puny humans. In my eyes, all of you are but intruders who followed in the wake of the heavenly principles. I am not obliged to be your savior. The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that in choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles' rules begin. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, Shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Buer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, oh, tiny Buer, puny humans.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Mặt méo xẹo này.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Buer's existence is closely intertwined with
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude. You may also spare me your feigned concern. A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine.
Oh, good to hear.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. I did once. That tree was...
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. Ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of element. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, heavenly principles, God of gods. As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers. Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Ghê vậy.
Uh-huh.
Sắp dậy đấy nhỉ?
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. Another calamity approaches. Buer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, all right?
I told you already.
Nahida? You're awake. Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it.
Điện thoại à? Wow.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No, Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
Điên nhiều quái thế. Không được đánh nhau à? Đang muốn chết thử thay Venet nhưng mà giờ vẫn chưa mạnh được bằng Venet đâu. Trời, vẫn level 50.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino, what's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
What?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sand. Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway?
As I see it, the only possible...
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous...
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my master. I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long.
Lilipar. Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful.
You mean...
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. To call it a coincidence...
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Đúng. Vào.
Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the...
Ra không cần em ra, anh ra không cần ra tay đâu.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here. You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Biết lập độ chưa đánh nhau đấy.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad! Looks like Algathan was right! Let's get inside, see what's going on!
Light of the blazing sun!
Rồi.
They just keep coming! How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out! Let's just head further inside for now!
Nó đánh được không? Em chạy vào để đèn à?
From the sky! Full throttle!
Thôi đâu quá, thôi chạy.
Target spotted! All units at the ready!
Patui, what?
The Patui? They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this? Fighting Jinn with one hand and Patui with the other? This is pure chaos!
May I present Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engines!
Let the mountain's veins boil! I think not. Our little secret. Yoo-hoo!
Let the world come alive! Rev from the skies! Incinerate! Incinerate!
Ê, nhựa nó...
Letting brave names echo!
Such defiance!
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Hết chưa?
Try and stop me!
Here. Vẫn còn.
Yoo-hoo! Full throttle!
Do you see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free!
The target has reached the core zone! Requesting backup! Repeat, requesting backup!
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
I can believe my eye energy.
Careful! They're back again!
Secret? I think not. Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Pyroclastic surge!
Nice one, Traveler! Let's keep going!
Ready?
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Such defiance!
Strike a pose! Wrath from the sky!
Cô phiên mình yếu lắm, chưa đâm thế nào.
Incinerate!
Thấy chưa, phá chưa? Bắn ra rồi.
Be gone!
Yoo-hoo! Full throttle!
This hunk of gem's gone kaput! Now we can finally...
Finally what?
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Oh my god, man.
Apologies, sir.
Đừng gặp ở đây các bạn. Tôi vẽ. Lần đầu tiên chúng ta được gặp.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you
lắm rồi đấy.
I must
Giờ mới được
commend
gặp.
your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the one?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
Chuẩn bị đây. Let's go!
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk.
Nha, sợ quá anh.
Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know...
3 moons?
So, You have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Giờ mới còn hỏi mấy câu này được biết thừa là ai
Our
rồi.
commander Dottore died in Nod-Krai, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this
to us, sir.
Okay.
Very well. I trust you to the Sumeru city, Irminsul.
Hey, stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
I got this video.
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Get that thing in position!
Anh một phát xe máy
Hold on! Just a little longer! Bring it! Yoo-hoo! Try and stop me! Incinerate!
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Đâu? Ở đây gặp.
Full throttle!
Cái xe máy đuổi theo. Nhưng bộ làm sao thì... Cái xe máy đuổi theo rồi.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Hey, you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you...
Get off.
What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this... Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends. Even if when any set of rules is established, there will be those. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our I'm sorry! She shouldn't have jumped the gun! Oh, okay.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty Off you go, Plumpy! Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora.
You are.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Right.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
Ôi giời kìa.
Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. You wanna play rough? You can play...
Ôi!
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful.
Yes, Master.
What happened? How did I pass out? Never mind.
Đánh mạnh thế.
Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
One with the force.
There's too many of them.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tighnari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin
were hemmed in.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of
Kale, go with them and assess the situation.
But Master!
This is not a discussion.
Wait, you can... Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me.
Master!
Need any help?
Oh! Chị Bluetooth này.
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care, whoever you are.
The only one who can help is you. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the...
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of...
Really? Let me try.
Nó lại chuẩn bị xông vào.
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Kia nói tao biết ngay mà.
Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it.
Kale.
Any luck?
Thiệt rồi. Mãi không phá được.
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
À.
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Không. Thật, bởi vì là hồi đấy toàn skip thôi.
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there.
Nghe mấy bố kể trên mạng thì hay lắm, nhưng mà mình chưa chơi bao giờ.
This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go.
Nhưng mà sao lại mặc váy cũ à? Nhìn ngáo ấy Linh.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Chắc là để cho... Nhưng mà lẽ ra là phải có thêm một ảnh nữa để cho cái bọn mình là đã có bộ mới thì chứ. Mà giờ thằng nào chơi được màn 9 mà chả phải có cái váy này. Rồi, chạy.
Try and stop me.
Để sao nó lại chui vào được trận trong này. Để bồi với tí khác.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of
That's
mercs.
right.
We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masaira. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life. What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Rất tiếc là có. Xin lỗi.
Of course not! We're super duper best friends!
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too.
Oh, right. Paimon almost forgot.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms!
Đây là con Jet này là ở nhiệm vụ thế giới, thành ra là như đây là lần đầu mình nghe ảnh giọng.
Here's hoping we actually managed to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been...
Vụ thế giới nó nóng câm này. Giáo gì ở đây?
Let's see. She should be around here. Aha!
Đâu đâu đâu.
Found her.
Ôi.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time. Until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent. Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here.
We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms. Thank you, Lilupar. No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Sounds good. You can
And
the storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
Full throttle!
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. The scale of this project...
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Người yêu tao.
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this
Jet,
is Lilupar.
Jet này không ném được dao.
A famous name from the history.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends, gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the traveler's judgment.
Nhìn mắt cái kia ơi, không tin đấy thôi.
The sandstorms have calmed down.
Công nhận mẹ Lumin làm lại model nét căng nhìn thích hơn hẳn đi. Trước cái 480p vãi lìn.
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery...
Yeah?
Nói phép đấy.
Is there some...
I assume you aren't naive enough to well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nod-Krai.
Are you wondering about his
Nó là
true
quan chấp ảnh
identity?
ấy.
Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar. jet?
Jet
Aren't
này,
you with
được.
the blazing beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
Hồi xưa tao toàn skip bởi vì cái nhiệm vụ của cái con này cực kỳ chán.
Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution
Ra
you were
là
looking
cũng đéo biết
for in the
jet về cái
Temple
đéo
of
gì luôn.
Silence?
Cho dù nhìn rất là xinh nhỉ, NPC
You
hiếm
bet
đấy.
we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right?
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Nod-Krai.
Nod-Krai? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her, too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nod-Krai her home. If she's the person you were talking about,
Hai cô gái ở trên
Betting on Aru was the right.
See? They're right over there.
Very good. They're right over there.
Nicole!
Nefer!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
Ê, chị Bluetooth này mấy bố kia chắc cũng sợ ấy. Mồm nhó mở ra nhưng mà vẫn nghe được tiếng nói.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter.
Are the Fatui behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines, after all. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may have been implemented long ago.
But doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the...
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
Neo Phương trở về nhà.
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
Đến hiện tại ta vẫn đéo hiểu sao Neo Phương sinh ra ở Sumeru mà da vẫn trắng thế.
And why should it concern
Nó biết là game với người fan
Sumeru's
service rồi
in
nhưng mà.
trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Ôi!
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nod-Krai home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition.
Chuyên gọi là tạo những cái góc cam để gọi là thâu ra.
So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon
long
the
time
earth,
ago là sao
I
lại bắt đầu
found
sợ
life
đấy.
tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, if Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. Both love and hate are intense emotions. But they are nothing compared to the void left behind.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice.
Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Đoán xem. Chồng nói nhiều không phải gì hết.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
Chắc là cũng có cảm tình.
That's all.
Được! Hay quá!
Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
What? Yehoda! Ở đây giúp sếp một tí nhá! Trong nhà đấy!
What do you need?
Nhanh là đấy! Quý nhau mà, thật.
Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Chết rồi. Lại bắt đầu đây.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa.
Oh, shit!
Don't worry, boss. You can count on me.
Oh, shit!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of
Thông
need.
minh Nicole.
Hip hooray!
Giờ đến lại chị thôi.
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose.
Bồi 9 tấn kem chống nắng.
What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nod-Krai. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought.
Thế này là người sa mạc chứ đéo hay như con Nefer.
I'm Dia, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh?
Đấy là chị Bluetooth đấy.
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks
Get
on me?
Get out.
It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
Quay dài. Lại bắt đầu đấy.
What is it, Kale?
Cái đồng mẹ thể hiện phép thuật đấy.
It's you. You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you?
Yes.
You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but,
Nghe rất
what
oách đấy.
exactly is an angel?
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living
Nico
race
sáng
of
tác.
beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient...
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
Vào chơi trò đấy vui cực.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Hay, được.
I thought we were going to speak alone.
Mẹ nói chuyện riêng với vài người.
People than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place.
Mẹ thằng Dottore.
There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine,
Giống
which I heard contained god remains.
Tiến sĩ Brandon.
I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories. Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata.
What?
What?
Fascinating.
How you?
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us.
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the...
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain?
Mẹ
I sense
láo
no
ra đấy.
trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky.
So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the goddess of flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally,
let me guess.
Thanks for helping to explain the
Oh,
joke,
no.
Tainari.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis.
Yeah, I know. So about that dream
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings. Though her body and soul have perished, her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That
we won't let our efforts go to waste. But I still don't understand.
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with god remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because you showed in the face of suffering. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility, as this young man said. All right, any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open up?
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for...
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mosque.
Oh, Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar.
Oh, well, if you
Kìa,
insist,
kìa.
I
Alo, alo,
there's
rồi, rồi,
no
rồi, rồi.
harm in showing you.
Thể hiện để tôi xem nào.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kaveh? Kaveh, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps this statue represents the heroic tale you love. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. Kaveh!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
It'll be a masterpiece, Miss... I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan? Was it?
What? No. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not? Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire. My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was...
Honestly?
Ôi
I
giời ơi.
feel the same way.
Trời ơi, gì
It's
luôn
been
đi.
a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you
Don't they?
Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really...
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Faruzan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Good idea. Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
Thật đấy. Đâu? Em nói chuyện này nó rồi. Và đi. Rồi. Ui, rất vậy.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Musono Hitotachi.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. Closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Oh, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All... I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as... When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act...
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have... But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. As for precisely what we need your help with...
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget her. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to...
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin. This is the most eventful day.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You three seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former sponsor.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parent. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irmin's soul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma, and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight.
What? You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker.
Currently, no one can connect to Irmin's.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect. Besides, I hear your reasons, but...
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we hoped you asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help. As do all the thousands of people.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so
naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean, you claim that you wish to open Aru.
We do.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able...
We are sure.
But if your minds are made up, very well. Saint Chesapank.
Saint Binu, responding to your...
Saint Chesapank, respond...
Ah.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always...
Al-Akhmar is long gone.
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to...
Aru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening Aru requires the...
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's great...
I do not mean to mock these proceedings,
But what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind.
Huh? Can someone attest to this?
I ask the 3 kings.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend!
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your—
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's? Hypocrite though you are,
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul. To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by His wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
Here you are. Through the...
Father.
Finally!
Father, is it really you?
It's Chet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown, strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Samael, is fine. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Oh. Vale.
Father! Father! Father.
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the Golden Slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
Ah, me, what a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are sure. Although Aru was created by a god, human.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all of us.
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
Ok. Vậy là chúng ta đã hoàn thành xong nhiệm vụ ma thần màn 9 anh em ạ. Cái màn 9 là mình sẽ kiểu đến đây thôi. Còn màn 10 mới bắt đầu cái hay nhỉ?
As I thought. The so-called seven
What do you mean? Not a fan of the boys' club?
As men, as individuals, and even as gods, they are entirely undeserving of my... Al-Akhmar once commanded me to select...
Ugh. Can we talk about...
You think this is a mere story? Well, many would also say that the journey you shared with your father is not but a tale. My life, your life, they are nothing but stories. Little girl, it appears that you really have grown. In the past, you would have flown into a blind rage at my words, but now you are unperturbed.
Oh, it's nothing. I just feel like you're right. Getting all pissed at someone for telling the truth is pointless. It only makes me look petty.
This alone is proof enough of your growth.
You think so?
Ok, rồi, xong rồi. Mình nghỉ thôi. Tiếp, chơi tiếp, hoặc là mai chơi tiếp. Chơi nhiều quá cũng được. Chia nó chủ yếu nó chia ra thành hai màn để cho nó đỡ sợ. Chia để được đó. Luôn nào. Ok, thế rồi nha.